As if we needed any more reasons to avoid Florida altogether, now we got this movie.
Hello, can anybody hear me? I'm trapped with my father in our house in Coral Lake. Please send help. Really? Wait, down here.
Pete, you hear that?
As a Floridian, I can confirm that this indeed is Florida in a nutshell. What's up, my people? Welcome back to another episode of Sí o No. Today I'm reviewing Crawl, a movie that's essentially Jaws but with alligators. Crawl stars Scodelario and Barry Pepper, who's one of my favorite actors and I think one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood. He'll never be a household name, but if you're a movie geek like me, you definitely know who he is. Together they play a daughter and father who get trapped in a flooding house during a Category 5 hurricane. Unfortunately, a flooding house and a Category 5 hurricane isn't the only thing they gotta worry about. This is one of those guilty pleasure movies where you know this movie isn't going to win any awards. You know this movie is only out to entertain you, and if you keep your expectations in check, you'll be satisfied. This is a movie that actually takes itself pretty seriously. I was actually kind of worried that this movie was going to go the Sharknado route, but luckily they didn't go there. But thankfully, Crawl is just a much better movie than Sharknado. Crawl actually reminded me of a cool blend between Jaws and Don't Breathe. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the father-daughter relationship in this movie. I think it's one of those things that actually saved this movie from being in that same category as Sharknado or Piranha or Shark Night. The father-daughter relationship is something that really saved this movie because you actually care about their survival, which is very important in a movie like this. Don't get me wrong, the kill count in this movie is still pretty high, but it's definitely not as high as other movies in the same genre. Movies like Sharknado, Piranha, Shark Night 3D, all those movies seem to only serve one purpose, and that's the kill count. But at least with Crawl, it actually gives a shit about the two main characters. With that said though, Crawl does have its fair share of ridiculous moments. The main character gets bit like 10 times by an alligator in this movie. There were also a lot of character decisions that were just like baffling. If all the characters in this movie made the right decisions, it would be like a 20-minute movie. So in order for the movie to actually be a movie, the characters have to just be stupid. And you definitely get some stupid here. I mean, there's only so many times I'm gonna yell, "Yeah, right," at the screen until it starts affecting the grade that I give the movie. This movie is only about an hour and a half, but they could have definitely cut down this movie to an hour if they really wanted to. Not a good sign when a movie that's barely 90 minutes long feels like a much longer movie. Makes me think this movie would have been much better served as a TV movie or a Netflix special than a theatrical release. But I guess Paramount has to make their money too, right? Crawl isn't going to win any awards come Oscar time or even be talked about 2 months from now. I like this movie but not quite enough to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give this movie a no, but it's not a bad movie to see on a $5 Tuesday or a movie to see if you're just looking to have some fun. I think a lot of you guys are actually going to like this movie. It reminded me a lot of Don't Breathe. It had the set design, the lighting, the mood of Don't Breathe, and I think that was my favorite thing about this movie. This movie is going to be very divisive. I can see some people loving it, I can see some people hating it, and some people like me, or most people like me, that are kind of in between. But you know my thoughts on this movie. I want to know what your thoughts are on Crawl. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you looking forward to it? Are you just going to skip it altogether? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, if you like this video and you want to see more of the latest TV and movie reviews, go ahead, subscribe to your boy. It'll help me out, it'll help you out, it'll help the channel out. Peace.